I'm wiggling my head because words are hard. If you also find words hard, remember to subscribe to the VOD channel. And if you do not find words hard, I envy you greatly. Alright, let's post the things all over the place, and I need to remember to check the workshop. It's warm. It got warm very suddenly because Mr. Sun poked his head over the horizon and is now cooking me and everything else. I am a cookie person. It just occurred to me that, like, you don't cook a cookie, you bake it. That makes no sense to me. They should fix that. Who is they? I don't know. Okay, then. I go there, and I go here, and I go here. Red. I'm just looking at things on screen, reacting to it. Bug. Red. Bug. Red. Alright. I need to check the workshop. Everyone, please enjoy this bespoke main menu. Hello, toilet cleaner. Welcome to the stream. Okay. I am not tired. It does not hurt. I'm not tired. No, I refuse. I simply refuse. Okay. Let's just check that no one's been silly. Chrome. What the hell? Hello? Oh. Interesting. Ah, the Steam Workshop is having issues, I think. Or my internet is having issues. Is my internet having issues? No, it isn't. Rebuild. Oh, the Acuparia. Rebuilt. Okay. Ironically, they spelled Hawa wrong. I'm just leaving a cheeky comment right there. Alright, so we do have a new Hauer thing, or at least an upgraded Hauer thing, which is interesting. We like that. We like that a lot. We like that a lot. I'm not yawns, tired. Yep, well, that's, you know, it's power of the mind. The power of the mind! And the body! And the body and the mind and the mind and body. Mostly I'm just really warm and I just want to... I spelled Cave wrong. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're fine. We're all fine. Everything is fine. No one is allowed to panic except me, and I'm not going to panic, so there will be zero amounts of panic here. Okay, I'm turning my fan up because I need it. You more. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Lord. You know that kind of, warmth and humidity where you literally just... You could just, like, passively smell yourself? That's where I'm at right now. Fake it till you make it. With it here meaning being well rested. I had a coffee. I am not allowed to be tired anymore. Alright, so... We have to look at the Confederation, Acuparia. Rebuild. And then we carry on with Amphitasma. Much things need to be done. Okay, let's go. Let's go, we got this. Oh, I'm sweaty. I am a sweaty person. I don't like being a sweaty person. I want to be dry. The breeze is warm. The breeze is nothing but warm. Question Master also updated Cybertron. Ooh! Thank you for letting me know. Yes. Did they update it on the workshop or in the thing? Also, I don't technically need to look at it. Not if Spaghetti gets a hold of it. No run. Ooh, wait a minute. When was this updated? Updated 29th of January, which for me was yesterday. I guess we can have a look at it. Why not? Download my Vespa ICBM for this to be fully functional. Alrighty tidy. Alrighty tidy, ready for fighty. Let's download things. I barely woke up tired. Need to fix my sleep schedule. You and me both. Both, I think, but it's not been re-uploaded. Just had the existing posted updated. Got it. Okay, let's see. Acuparia. Let's download that first. And upgraded thing is there. There we go. Alright then. Alright, so let's... Well, firstly, we need to look at the OG Acuparia. I'm trying to remember what it was. You flattened me with a tree. Not sure that's, like, burying the... Oh my god, burying the hatchet. Let's see here. What have we got? We got much tree. Oh, it's got a laser on it. Someone is embracing the laserness. Why is there... Oh, there's the laser. Interesting that the laser's on the bottom. And I believe, over here, the Acuparia was a candidate for laser upgrade. Or not. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Is it a birdie laser specifically? It is. Indeedy ho. Right, let's go find ye old Acuparia. Let's see here. Oh. Yep. Oh wow, this is a lot bigger. Hold on a second. That is a hell of an upgrade. Woo. Right, where's the Acuparia? It is... The Acuparia, okay. Okay, then the Acuparia... Yeah, the Acuparia was supposed to be a hard. Looking at this, why is this a hard? Why is this a hard? It's tiny. Why is this a hard? Okay, yeah, no question that this new one... Well, let's throw this against the Parmoxylon and the Castanea and see what happens. It's gonna win because it has a frickin' laser beam. Let's see here. What am I looking for? I am looking... Oh, I forgot to link the harbor. Oh! Yes, that makes 3 of us. It's on the sheet as hard, so I think this is fine. Yep. Okay. Tono. Hub. There you go. There you go. What was I gonna throw this at? Let's throw it at the Parmoxylon, which I believe... Let's go... Alphabetical and everything. There you go. There you go, pig, and I'm definitely not buying myself time to be awake. Aha! This is our broadsiding fella. Oh yeah, no. This is absolutely, yep, slaughter. Okay, yeah. Yep! This thing is probably also gonna be able to beat the Castanea really easily. Just because it has a laser and the Castanea does not have laser proofing. How many of these things actually have smoke? Might just be a relic of the early days. Yeah. When, as I think you put it, you were just happy to get in anything. Make sure the shells are legal? Oh yeah, true. Let's check the shells. Shells are legal. Yep, shells are totally legal. Are the clips legal? The clips are legal. Yes, 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 yes. We've got a large lump of stuff in here. And what was I looking for? I was looking for the Castanea. Which is this fella. Which is put as a godly for some reason. Why was this put as a godly? Ah, because it's a front-sider. Aha! Yep, okay, cool. Yay, this is comfortably a hard. It beats a medium easy, and puts a nice dent on a godly, Deacon's Hell. Yeah, Hauer versus Hauer fights are very much a case of, like, ouch. It's a very ouch. Ah, yeah, I think I put a note on the Castanea that the, missile color traces need to be changed. Yep, I did put that note there. Alright. Very festive, though. Yep, okay. Me happy. Me happy chappy. New Acuparia. Accepted. Right, everyone look at this thing while we carry on with life. And we're just gonna, for the sake of my own sanity, save this as something else. Let's go. Wait. Ooh. Set correctly. Yes, it is. Save as. How updated. Airships. There we go. And let's go check the Discord. Make sure adding smoke would only serve to spend minutes with the day. Yeah. Yeah, so, okay. Smoke doesn't really do anything for wooden craft. Noted. Let's go put this where it lives. Larger, more offensively configured laser system, improved armor. Yep. Approved. And up. It also no longer has the obsolete Vespa ICBM. I'm reading, just reading here. Wow, I hope Tactical Spaghetti is, I'm not seeing the download, well, the inbox tray emoji on a lot of these downloads, so I hope Tactical Spaghetti isn't being overwhelmed with nonsense. Okay, then. Right, let us check out the new Seismotron. New Seismotron. Let's see here. Alright, let's have a look-see here. Kakave Dominion. Very Kakave, very Dominion. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna spawn in the old Seismotron for a comparison. You'll get to it, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, Thrustercraft, Seismotron. Interesting. Alright, so thankfully this is a thing that's easy to do in the pause menu. So improved armor, he says. Alright, let's look at the stuff here. So, more offensive laser. There's definitely more laser bits. That's a lot more lasers. Deacon's Christmas. Let's see, what we got here? We got there. Well, there. Guns are angled differently. You know what we should do? We should have Seismotron versus Seismotron and see what happens. Or we can do this. We can go here, B, and front back cutter, cut above. Does this work in the pause menu? Please no collision. Oh, gods. No! Alright, let's see the armor of this thing. That is a lot of delicious wedges. And now we're going to make you vanish, because this guy is about to flop into the sea. And aha! I see now. Well... Alright, I think the new one just has a bunch of air gaps, presumably for anti-plasma duty, so... That makes sense. Let's have you and you fight. For giggles, again, I'm definitely not stalling to help my brain catch up. And not die. Okay, so, new Seismotron. I mean, old Seismotron goes over here. Hello, Orange! Hello, I got caught up peeling a pomegranate. Collision avoidance doing the opposite of the stated job. Honestly, I'm not sure, like, not to diss the devs, but I'm not sure the collision avoidance thing made any bloody difference at all. And putting on my, if I was a game designer, how lazy could I get hat, is I'll just say that, like, yeah, you can't, like, there's no collision damage between, like, vehicles on the same team. That would probably be the lazy way to do it. Alright. Right. Okay, I don't think either of these things are... Nope, that's using the Vespa, but this is using the Thunderclap. Which I'm led to believe is a different nuclear weapon. Nuclear weapon. Yeah, the old Seismotron is copying it. Oh, that's why. I think... Hold on. Hold on a tick. Is that just lambs? Is that a whole thing just a lambs in there? Oh, that's nasty. Well, it could be more nasty, I guess. Yeah, the new Seismotron definitely is scarier. Wait, it has plasma and all this stuff? Let's see what happens to this. Oh, there's a little plasma turret on there somewhere. That zaps things. Whee! And a whole bunch of kinetic missiles. Okay then. Heloader-wise. Is he? Hello, Duna Wolf. Right now, we're looking at the new improved Glacave Dominion Seismotron. Which is definitely new and improved. This is scarier than the old one. I do see collision avoidance, but it's just that a lot of time either reacts way too late or reacts in a way that doesn't ultimately help and may impact make things worse. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna look at... Damn! AI dead! Wow. I mean, technically, like, in order for the upgrade to be accepted, it doesn't need to win, per se, but it does help. Right, so I need to just, while I'm here, Glacave Dominion new Seismotron, the new improved Seismotron, we need to turn salvage on. To do that, and save over. And put that where it needs to go. It needs to go here and here. And Seismotron. That is the new improved one, so we're going to delete this one. Okay then, let's go over here. Oh, I just remembered this is a live stream and I should be talking. Whoops. Oopsie daisy. I was not doing the thing. Alright, guess the APS just drilled straight through it. I mean, it could have been the APS or the plasma or the missiles, who knows. Yep. AI death at 98%, yep. 2% that whole time. Yeah, this thing has lambs up the wazoo. I think Question Master was like, alright, you want to spam stuff at the... That is an insane amount of lambs. Also, I'm curious, it's like... It does have this just one little vulnerable lambs node right there. But, I don't know, that's, that would do the trick. That would definitely... Actually, no, it doesn't. It has some over there. And does it have an actual laser anywhere? Does it have any laser combiners? Oh, there it is. There it is indeed. What is this? Why does it have 2? Interesting. Oh. Alright, that also is kind of ugly, but like, I don't know, we can get to that. I mean, I didn't even notice it, so how ugly is it really? It's an offensive laser as well. The lambs is always strong, much stronger now. Seems to prioritize being a lambs though. I'm curious now. What's happening here? What is happening here? Let's see, what's this? That is pretty... That's default settings. And again... Priority 500... Interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. This is an anti-nuke defense that only just clicked now. Is like it's hard to set up your target prior, so it's like smart, but you can always tweak a local weapon controller to prioritize. To have a local weapon controller that has higher priority on stuff that's close. This is my hand motion. This is what I have chosen to do with my hand. Anyway, we've done that. Very good, very good. It didn't stop the nuke a few minutes ago. Yeah, it didn't. I think I think that nuke kind of like got in and gave it an uppercut, so that makes sense. Alright then, we've done that. Jolly good. I'm gonna leave the workshop open in case I need to do more workshop things. But now we must get on looking at things. What did we do? Right, so the last thing we looked at was the leech, and I believe... Alright, we need to look at the Southern Petrol. Not to be confused with the Southern Petrol car, which is any car in the Southern Hemisphere. Take your pick. There's a lot of them. Alright, Amphitaswell here. And what are we even looking for? Hovercraft. Which is, Southern, nope, not there. Hover tanks? Southern Petrol, there we go. Wait, this isn't... Oh, wait. Oh, right. Oculus Walker made this. Yeah, I don't think this really needs anything. Maybe a little bit more greebling and decals and stuff, but, like, it's good. Right, I'm gonna make some nukes here, because I believe... What is this? What is this? What is it, even... What am I looking at? Ah, it goes wee... It goes a wee... Anyway, alright, first things first, let's go here. Alright, so a little orange. Don't know if it needs fine-tune controlling anymore. Let's spawn in something for this to shoot at. We were 110 monies. Let's spawn in a Southern Petrol. Why not? Have it fight itself. Fight yourself, fool! what you think you're doing. Alright, let's go here. More greebling. Painted. Camo. Control surfaces. Wow, this thing... Okay, what else? That's basically it. It appears perfectly functional. Nothing to complain about. Are those missiles or torpedoes? Those are missiles. Remote guided missiles by the looks of it. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no! That's terrible. Okay then. Fortunately, you have bread to do that. It's not hard, but it's not immediately obvious the way it is prior to slams. Combine is set to hold fire below some percentage, probably. Considering exactly neutral and the frequency doublers, yes. Since slams don't have the same setting to hold fire. Was amusing when a missile shrinks mid-flight. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, they do that. They do that. Yeah, Southern Petrol just needs some more greebling, and then needs some paint on the air rudders. Maybe hide the wheels somehow? Yeah, actually hide the wheels. Like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, using deco to hide entire components, but in this particular case, the angle you see it at, and it's very obvious this thing gets most of its propulsion from custom jets, so I think in this case it's okay. You can't have hard and fast rules about this thing, it needs to be just kind of guidelines. Alright, so now we're gonna go... Where are we? We are... here. Southern... Petrol. Okay, then. There we go. Cool. Don't mind me, Mr. Southern Petrol. It is the... Oops. Whoopsie daisy! What... How many days are in January again? Okay, cool. I was just looking at the date and thought, like, oh, yikes, we're already a month into 2026. And what have I done? What have I left for my legacy? What have I left for my leg? My leg! Okay, jokes are fun. Jokes are fun. We like them. Alright, so... Hovercraft and stuff. Right, so then petrol, glad to hear. Yeah, of course. Still a collision, of course, but you can make them completely invisible. Glad to hear. Yeah. Okay, we can stop looking at this other petrol now. We gotta look at the walrus, and oh boy, the walrus. The walrus, I think, just needs a complete rebuild because it, boy. The walrus is like a big thing. Complete rebuild. Yeah, this is complete rebuild time. What was it? What is it on the spreadsheet? AT hovercraft. I think I have an idea for this fella. Needs complete build of components and aesthetics while maintaining original vision, because the problem is that this thing is like, I don't know, it's quite plain. Jank did a good job for the time, but unfortunately there's been a little bit of power creep, and there's been a little bit of an upgrade in terms of aesthetics. Also, that cram is wigging me out. We can still have it like, you know... Let's see, what could we make this? I think I have an idea for this. I think I have an idea. So imagine a mammoth tank, but it's like a hovercraft. Builder did respond when we last looked at the walrus and said it needs some help. Yep, it does. Version in test 10 is newer than the one you have. Oh, let's go have a look at it. In fact, let's see. Let's see. Is this newer? Oh, lordy. What? It's blue! Well then. Let's just repair that. Well, if nothing else, that main gun still blows up too early. That is more greebled. I like that. I do like that. So I think just for myself, I need to I need to do this. And I need to do this. And then just save this over. I need to save this over the walrus that I have. Walrus, 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 walrus. Walrus, walrus, where's the frickin' walrus? There it is. There we go. Yeah, this is better. This is more greebled. It has chairs and stuff. I need to remember to do the end thing. Hold on, so... Cutting below... Right, so what armor do we have here? Oh, I see at least one transparent clip. Yep, there's one transparent clip that they missed. So yeah, this is the kind of thing, this does need kind of a complete overhaul. Right, newer and bluer. I know it's based on some weird Soviet tank, but it does look like there's a place without any rhyme or reason. Yes! Yes, I was just thinking about that tank just now. Like, it just occurred to me. What was that? The T4 something? Hold on, let me Google this. Soviet multi-turret tank. The T-35. That piece of crap. All right, so let's do that because that's fun. I'm gonna make a little note here. Original vision, hovercraft version of Soviet T-35, which sounds more like a Sewol thing, but also it's the kind of wacky nonsense that like Amphitasa would absolutely love to do. So yeah, no, this is gonna need a kind of a rebuild from scratch. I have ideas for it. In fact, let's get out the GIMP. I'm going to the surprise. It's a drawing stream. Surprise drawing stream. Thinking of the KV6 actually, which is a fake tank. Now I looked it up. Overshaping has been improved. Yeah. It is improved. All right. Surprise. If the turret blows up, it's accurate to a Soviet. That is true. That is true. Which dinosaur are we drawing today? We are drawing the most famous of dinosaurs, which is we're drawing the most famous of dinosaurs, which is a vehicle blueprint. This is purple, isn't it? Yes, it is. All right. So, in keeping with the theme of blueprint, so here's the plan. It is hover. It is some kind of. So, hovercraft version of Soviet T-34. A Rus. Okay then, so drawing. I'm gonna need to not get carried away here. So, here plan 5 turrets. So, from the top. So it's like a wide thing, like so. And there's fans on the back. Big fans. And something like this. I'm just gonna do this. So. Turret. 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 Big turret in middle. Smaller turrets over here. And something there, greebles. So something like that. And from the side actually needs... Hold on. Let's move these back a little bit. Like so. Like so. I should really do this for all my FTD designs. It might actually make my life easier. So let's go... So like so, so... So like so, so... Fans... 5... Turret... This is like the best blueprint thing you ever done seen in your life! In your life, I say! Let's do that. Fans. 5 turrets. Cockpit? Pilot seat? What do you even call it? Driver. Seat. Come on. Center. Basically, I'm thinking kind of like the hippopotamus, but different. Not to be confused with driver who's in chat. Also, I should have this design document, because this is art. I should post this in the Plutono server, because it's good. Looks pretty cool, but that cast turret is a whoopster shape in FTD. It's okay, it doesn't need to be perfect. The 34 was the rather successful one. Oh yeah, not T-34. Wait, what is that? Oh, whoops. My bad. T-35. T-35. T-30. T-35. Whoopsie daisy. T-35, not T-34. That's different. And front view look like... Actually, hold on a minute. I need to do this. It needs... The thing around there needs that lovely air cushion, which is definitely not a big problem. Boy, yeah, let's just move all this over here. Merge down, merge down, merge down. Surprise drawing stream. We're blueprinting. It's awesome. All the kids love blueprinting. Also, anyone who wants to have a go at rebuilding the walrus, like, you don't have to pay attention to this. If you do something cooler, I'm all good with that. But I might reject it horribly, just so you know. Skirt. Hover skirt. Hover skirt, hover skirt. You better love my hover skirt. All the boys love my skirt. It is my hover skirt. Look out, here comes the hover skirt. So it's kind of like front view, something like this. I don't know. So big turret over here, like so. Fans. Come on, thingy. Skirt. Like so. Front. Top. And the rear looks like, well, that mostly, but different. I'm so good at design documents. I am the best. I'm so good. No one question how good I am at design documents. It's... oh boy. Oh boy. First time I've ever done this, actually, so... So let's go here and... Same story on the rear. Except it has big fans. Like so. Turrets over here. Big fans like this, and they go They go brrr, like so, like so. Front, back, right. This is gonna be. What am I doing? Oh boy. I'm cursed to suffer every time I boot up my PC. Steam tries to update Dead by Daylight. Ugh. T-34 got really bad. T-34 was a base tank that got real bad during the Cold War. Ooh. Main turret basically the same. Have turrets side by side. Yeah. Side by side turrets, and probably has to be. Narrow beating out the M4 Sherman. The dinosaurs are the FV food. Both can be killed by dropping a very large rock on them. Multi-turret tanks. If you can detail that to tell... Well, that's basically what I'm doing. Would be entertaining to see a rage stream. Nope. Dead by Daylight. No, I'm not funny when I rage at games, unfortunately. Why would you wish that upon him? What did he ever do to you? Wait, what? Pondering my borb, or wise. Wait, Neko Boy Blue, when did you show up? Hello? Somebody shout out Neko Boy Blue, please. I swore. Yay, thank you. Dead by Daylight. Those fans may be nice-ass cheeks. You calm down. You all calm down this instant. You calm down. And we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go... Cool. And this is going to be given the very, very sexy name of... I don't know. Let's go here. By the way, if you don't usually start from my art streams, you should, because it's like this. GIMP work, AA, Walrus, Proposal, BP. Blueprints really do tell 1,000 words, don't they? Okay, and export as pictures, art, I guess. I don't know. It can just go over there, it's fine. Alright, enough of this silliness. Back to From the Depths. Wow, those fans go wish. Cool, I'm trying to sneak around, but chat's got me acting unborder-wise. Not touche. What's touche? Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. And they can all be different turrets too. It'll be really fun. One big cram turret, and then a bunch of smaller APS turrets. It'll all be really good, because I believe the T-35 was like a cannon in the main turret, and the rest were machine guns or something. Needs more simple weapon, shake my head. You get that heresy out of here. I can't imagine the process to rivet plates of that size onto the hovercraft. Well... Yes, this is the right direction, so... Alright, maybe this doesn't need a... Yeah, no, it kind of does. It kind of does. It is a little bit... Again, this is one of the things that, like, back in the day, I was just happy to get anything. And I knew we would have to be going back and forth. I do like the chairs on top, though. That's a good idea. So, we're just going to go here. Walrus needs complete rebuild of commands and... Hovercraft version of Soviet T-35. Jolly good, jolly good. Lots of work on the Walrus, but it's okay. It's okay. Walrus. I look forward to the new Walrus. And if it could be aesthetically in line with the hippopotamus, which we're gonna probably get to soon, that would be good. Although the hippopotamus probably needs work done on it as well. Try making a godly using only shrimpable weapons. Oh, that's, I mean, rams. Like rams. Like that's what you'd do. You would have something move at 220 meters per second and use rams. Can't afford cram anymore with these prices. Sounds clamping. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to figure it out. The river gun used to drive those rivets is a 2-meter cram cannon. Okay, let's move on. I need water. Right, let's have a look at the Sarcosuchus now. I need to look at my... Let's look at the Sarcosuchus, because the Sarcosuchus... done did this? Oh, right. What difficulty is this? The Sarcosuchus is a hard. And Wumbo made this, and this doesn't need anything. It's bloody gorgeous by the looks of it. I'm just paranoid. Let's check for transparent clips. There are none. There are not. There's a lot of Steam things, though. What is all this? Interesting. I don't know what this is. Closes when a... Oh, that's redundancy, by the looks of it. Interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Interesting. You just can make kind of a web. Okay. It does hover a bit too much, but I know how hard that is to deal with. Right, I'm gonna make a note on there. Alright, there's already a note on here that hopefully... hover less. Ironically... Let's combat test this against itself. Go forth. Does 1.2 trillion resources sound like a decent size for a godly? No, because it sounds like it'll melt my PC. The steam jets are just how it maintains altitude, the valves are so on, but yep. Hello, son of a Bowen. Writing Korean? Japanese? Konnichiwa meat and beans. Is that literally what they typed? Because if they did, that's funny. Oh, whoops. Well, let's spawn in the Sarcosuchus and go with the Sarcosuchus. Where is the Sarcosuchus? How many times can I say Sarcosuchus before it sounds weird? Also, I'm turning trees on. You can't stop me. I will enjoy tree. Right. If you recall, this is how... Whoopsie daisy. Are they going to be Bernie? Yes, they are. It is Bernie Sanders time. Also, I believe this thing is controlled entirely through breadboard. Yes, it is. Yep. Yep, it is. Tremendous. Now, who's going to win, do you think? Is the Sarcosuchus going to win, or is the Sarcosuchus going to win? Steam jets for lift. Not how I do it. Drake did not correctly translate my name. Oh! Seems like in combat does hover lower, so that might not need to be changed. It still hovers more than I'd like for a hovercraft. Yes, I know, that's not how, like, I know. Shut up, we're going with the theme here. Although, then again, this is the same universe as the Seismotrons, so... Oh, thank goodness we're 10 minutes away from more coffee. I need it. Okay, so Sarcosuchus, yeah, we don't really need, doesn't really, I'm gonna put that note in there and that's it. That's it. Because, let's see. Hold on, let's get rid of that. Let's repair that. Let's just double check the missiles. Go find the local weapon controller for this. Da 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 da. That's friend or foe. That's the receiver. Where is the thing? Where is the thing? If I find the transmitter, then I will find the thing. Local weapon controller. Yep, it still needs that changed. Okay. Everybody look at the funny hover tank. It's quite fun. Hooray, hooray. Let's throw it against this thing. I don't think it's gonna win. Alright, so Sarcosuchus, da-da-da. Sarcosuchus, da-da-da. Sarcosuchus, da-da-da. Sarcosuchus, da-da-da. Sarcosuchus, da-da-da! Sarcosuchus, da-da-da! Sarcosuchus, I know how to spell that. I know how to spell that. Damn, there's a lot of things what need doing. Sinister has been spawned, brain sensors alerted, yep, neuron activation. Oh wow, Sarcosuchus is dishing out, well, never mind. There's a lot of Bernie goodness happening here, but at the same time, ooh, sounds like something exploded. Or it sounds like somebody scraped their arse on the ground. Quick, retreat into the rough terrain, where the plasma cannot hurt you. Wee! Big tank, big tank, big tank, big tank, big tank. This is a big tank. It is a very large tank indeed. It will tank you for your time. Who would have thought that a tank would be good at, like, fighting a hovercraft? Who would have thought? Why you wish to become Jedi? Really kind of messed it up. Seismotron having automatic propulsion so funny for you. Really? It did just get an update. And the Sinister dudes be doing damage. Okay, Sarcosuchus. Alright! AI hovercraft. The Tachypleus. I made this. It is my perfect son, and we'll... Let's go here. Tachypleus. Tachypleus. Okay, nope, this needs greebling. This needs a lot of greebling, and this might be another one. Yep, nope, this needs a lot of deco. This needs greebling, this needs deco. As much as I like our little friend here. I love this thing, I really do. Look at it. How can you not like it? It's a horseshoe crab. And it's going on a journey. It's going on a journey. Go forth, my little friend. Go forth. Thank you, Orange. Did already deco this one. Did you? Is this the old one? That, wait, what am I looking at? Can the updated size take the old Maddie? I don't know. Synestia still be doing work. Check the test version 10. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, what was it called again? Tachypleus. There we go. Tachypleus. I'm gonna spawn this in on my team. It has to be on my team. Nope, it's not in version 10. Where did you put the decoed one, Orange? Because I'm gonna be very embarrassed if I, where did you put it? I do vaguely remember said you were gonna do things with it. Am I in the right folder? I do remember that now that you mention. Where did that go? Where did it go now? Where did it go now? Was it, did post the BP somewhere in the server. Okay. Did you post it on the workshop? If you did, that'd be very handy. Interesting. We've got a mystery here. Hold on a second. We can search this. Hold on. Wait, I can send you it. Still have it in my craft folder. Alright. Fling it over to me. Because apparently there's been a whoopsie and the decode version didn't end up... Did I turn it down? Can't have. DP better than BP. Someone bonk a zoop. Bonk. 2 cram shells, 1 boat. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay, right, so that has over there. I have been pinged, I have been summoned. This one should be it. Just going to go get it. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna go get it. Do not look at my thing. There we freaking go. Yay! There we go. Okay, that's more like it. We just needed to put the correct blueprint here and around it. There we go. That's better. That's much better. There we go. Little simple little friend. Thank goodness for rubber. Whoops. Someone lost their tail. Okay, you old ugly ass thing by me. Get out of here. Disintegrate. Tachypleus, Tachypleus. Tachypleus, Tachypleus. Alright, so I need to put this where it actually should be, so don't mind me. From the depth. Constructables. 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 Funny number. And after those were updated. Hover tanks. Paste. And if I break this. Okay. Tachypleus. There we go. This is our new friend. 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 Where is a thing? Me. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's go here. I want to actually see. Mosquito! Shoot it down! Shoot that mosquito! You are not shooting it very well. You need to shoot it more. You are shooting it very well, actually. Never mind. It goes zap zap. Ah, it just shot the fuel tanks by the looks of it. I do like the mosquito. It's very fun. It goes zap zap. Hooray! All right, so the Tachypleus. Now that we actually have the updated one. Whoopsie daisy. Here's the... I'm doing a lot of pointy. I'm being a pointy person. I'm going like, Is that, wait, did you know horseshoe crabs have blue blood? Yes, it's because they use copper instead of iron to ferry blood around to ferry oxygen around their body. They're very old critters. It's one of my older works. It still looks good. Holds up. Do not the Marauder. Horseshoe crab, type craft. Otherwise, since you're running a 400 across CC, I mean, they'll just, but I think some improved organization would help. Probably. But any suggestion you have really does need to, it needs to be something we can actually implement at this point. Is that British food? Cream and beans, right? Food. I don't know, I'll sound a bit boning. Right. Tachypleus. I'm going to look at the next thing. Tachypleus is our... Must hover like hovercraft do. Interesting. Why did I was really talking smack on the blue shell, wasn't I? Right. Blue shell. Aha! Alright. I seem to recall this thing got fixed. I swear I forgot your streams if I don't go to the gyms. Well, that's very flattering. Hello, Dr. Dooley. Okay, this thing looks like it was decoed by orange. It has that orangey deco feeling. Yep. Yes. Yeah, no, this thing appears fine. At least the version I have does. What is your deal? What is your deal? Tell me your secrets. I will throw you against the bullfrog. I will throw you against the caiman. You do need to move, mate. Oh, you need to move. Oh, you need to move faster. Oh, dearie me. Interesting. Alright, this thing is painfully slow on land, which is not good. Hang on, if I put you over water, what happens? Where is the wet stuff? There's the wet stuff. Wait, I think the name of this literally says... I think our problem here is that there's a lot of friction. Wait a minute. If we do this... Wait, that's wrong. Drag is like so. Oh, that's what's doing it. On land, because the pitch of that rear prop is like angled down, it's pushing it into the ground. It's only built for water. You wanted the hovercraft to touch the ground, right? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Wasn't decorated by me. Oh, right. Yeah, this is more a Draymond-y thing. Whoops. One hovercraft. Hi, I'm here. Stupidly slow for rubber. Since you were looking. Hi, I'm here. Since you were looking for the wet stuff. And with that, I need to leave. Okay, so there's no breadboard on this. 3D Reco has not embraced the bread madness yet. So what we could do here is have full pitch and yaw control on that rear prop right there. So that would probably be good. Alright, so we're gonna have little notes on here on the blue shell. Blue shell. No water props. I don't remember why I said that. Who friggin' cares? Wait, no water props for altitude, I think is what I meant. So if we do this, the thing should still do a float. And it does a float just fine. So that's all good. So there we go. Orange there. Alright, so prop currently causes too much friction on land. Prop currently causes too much friction on land. Can be breadboarded to control yaw and pitch. That's basically it, really. I think this thing works fine otherwise. Hold on. If we throw this against... No, throw it against a mud skip. Let's see how you drive on. Alright, it is slightly faster. It is very slightly faster on water. Still could be faster. Okay, now gonna make notes, blue shell. And blue shell goes over here in the mechanical upgrades needed. Jolly good. Authentic RTS unit design then. That front turret is way oversized, looks like it should just tumble over forwards. I mean, yeah, it does. Main menu time, bets on dong spawning. Oh, it's guaranteed. It's above the minimum speed limit of 15, albeit not by much. Yeah, but like, bear in mind, the advantage of like a hovercraft like this over, say, a tank is that it should be faster. Just at least to make it believable, if not realistic. The land speed's non-existent. It's like an inverse crucian, 50 on land and 18 on the water. The dong TM is the best thing I've ever done. It's certainly up there. Alright, main menu time. I simply must eat more coffee. It is compulsory. I simply must. Alright then. Right, you lot enjoy the main menu. Hopefully there's not too much penis, and I'll see you soon. I'm back! Now, people, was there any penis? There's half a ship. Half a ship. What did people say? It seems that, like, that hovercraft could just have a bigger fan. True. Helicopter with a lifespan of 5 seconds. Even though it was a panda ship, I kind of want to build another floating statue of Stonelight. Like, I would appreciate it. Like, so long as there's a slot for it. I would hate to turn down something that looks good. Let's see. It's like a fish born to die. I can't do much more for Fulero because I'm preoccupied. We know. You've got a lot of commitments. Godly Thrustercraft I'm slowly working on his model after the Sphinx. Lania Kea, but Sphinx-shaped. Nice. I know the Cupid update is being tested against the Almighty, so RIP my supremacy. Oh dear, another Lani copy. Pain. I think I saw Dong. Was far off, though. Far off in the distance, there was Phallus. Zuza, I'm convinced that's all you ever see. I guess not. You can't see things that are in you. Oh my god. I can't believe Borderwise would show penis on stream. Technically, it wasn't me. Blame Mezuzah for everything. Not to worry, we are still flying half a ship. A shame. We need to carry on. I need a spoon! Frickin' sedimentary... Sedimentary swimmock. Bloody terrible. Penis! We found it! Nice shot of the balls. Why did I do this? It's Zuzu's dick, and I made sure it would be spawned. Yay! Everyone! It's Zuzu's dick! There it is! This might be the only custom campaign in any game ever which has, like, you know, it has a celebrity penis. Should I do the deco a bit more to add some hair? No! Need to upgrade it into a Super Godly? No! The shininess makes me think of it a parade float. Oh no, the mental imagery. Hey everyone, we're celebrating Penis Day! The day when all penis was liberated from... something? I don't know. Let's try and get on with it. Alright, so next is Dalemur. Dalemur is a bug. It's not a bug. I lied. It is a fish. Alright, shibbity dibbity dibbity bibbity bibbity bobbity boo. Lemur is here. I remember this thing. It's very flat. Yeah, nope, this is fine. At least aesthetic-wise. Did I put any notes on this before? I did not. I believe sometimes it commits harakiri on land a little bit, but let's just throw it against not the Crucian. Let's throw it against the lemur. Lemur on lemur violence. Alright, it goes pew. It goes pew, it goes zap. Also, it does attack runs, which is interesting. I guess it is meant to be like a... I guess it is meant to be more of a... Oh dear. Oh... Well then. It turns out lemur on lemur violence results in them fusing together into one mega underwater lemur. I genuinely just want to see how this plays out. But we don't... So how's your day going, chat? The coconut nut is a big, big nut. But this delicious nut is not a nut. I'm not a celebrity. Nope, but the penis you made is. Pride Parade Float. The more we talk, the more I convince I'm that making it was a mistake. Well, you must accept the results of your actions. That's what your parents said. Absolutely devastating. That's rude, Rickfire. What a fight. Tectonic plates counter each other. 2026 colorized. Love wins. Lemur squared. Lemur times 2. Which lemur's winning? I think it's... You know, it really should be the lemur that now is, Lexor. Now I'm tempted to see what happens when this thing runs against something. I'm gonna call it a draw because the one that's right side up has lost its weapons, and the one that's upside down is, well, it's upside down. So, you know, you would expect. Wait, I just realized something. Repair. Whoops, not what I wanted to do. Okay, good. Jolly good, jolly good. I was looking at that and thinking, yes, that would be bad. Alright, next, damn it. Next is the hippopotamus, and I am ashamed to say this is another one of mine. It's not very good. It's got laser miniguns on it. It's not very good. Right. Oh yeah, I remember this being flung against 4 lemurs, and it was just turned into a big hug mess. Alright then. Yep. I'm trying to remember who decoed this. Did anyone decode this? I don't think so. It's the hippopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless. Something. I'm not sure this needs anything else, or at least aesthetic-wise. Performance-wise, probably could do a hell of a lot better. Let's throw it against the Lammergeier, because that's funny. Lammergeier is there. Probably could do over the lasers, honestly. Or not. Or the lasers are doing just fine. I think the hippopotamus is fine as it is. Like, let's double check. Where is it? It's yeah, the hippopotamus, it's a hard. Can be done better. Altitude restrictions needed on a... Did I do that? Hold on a minute. This is my design, damn it. Where was this? It was over here. Okay, shut up. Huh? Controller. Ah, it's just called the controller. It's called the Victrola. Look, weapon controller. Okay, right. Well, I can fix this right now. And there's room for fun and activities in here, which is very nice. Very nice indeed. Alright, well, I fixed that. And lasers could be done better. Could they? I am going to hold off on doing anything more. I don't know, I'm just going to say this like so. Whatever. That was probably a dumb idea. But yeah, Lasers could be done better. How could they be done better? I think you decoed this yourself. Yeah, like I did. I actually did do the deco on this myself, and it was all right. It was pretty good. I certainly did the decals. Like that hippo is like, I'm proud of that hippo. Lima versus Permian for the next test. Ooh, probably the one that not upside down is winning. I was a mistake from conception. Ouch! Please be nice to yourself. Lima with no resources, plus half an AR core, plus blind, plus deaf versus Permian. I think the functionality of the Sagae aesthetics could do with Greebling. Oh, the fight's fair. Greebling could be useful. Hippopotamus has a lot of bulk. Yeah, I do remember BW. It's just called controller. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I figured it out eventually. Yeah, this needs more Greebling. I want to leave that to someone who's good at Greebling. Because I always have a failure of imagination when it comes to things like this. Because I always prefer... I always kind of prefer things to look kind of like... I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? How does that look? That looks fine. So yeah, more greebling and the lasers could be done better. So I'm gonna just make a note there, and I'm gonna keep the note. More greebling. So the really fun part of this whole process is when we get to the point of like how far we are right now, and we just have to basically work my way back to the beginning, 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 to the frickin' beginning. Yeah, lasers are hard, man. Lasers are hard, man. Lasers are hard, but also difficult. Do I know how to spell hippopotamus? I'm the hippopotamus. My lyrics are bottomless. That's the end of the joke. Why am I always so hungry? You know I'm so hungry. It's because I do so many push-ups. I do so many push-ups. My arms are getting big. And the rest of me is getting small. Especially my brain. It doesn't need anything. I like pistol. I don't know what joke you're about to make, but don't. Martin Cedar Pants reference. And that was it, right? That was it? Okay, hippopotamus is done. Alright, next is walkers. Alright, box turtle. Where did I put you? Alright, this thing. Alright, this is our special child, which is very special. This could do so with some greebling and some kind of pilot's seat, unless it's canonically a robot. Groovy. And is this amphibious? Yes, it is. Alright, so it needs to also be saved as it. So save it as... I'm going to save it as here as... So there's that, otherwise I'm going to get confused. Right, this is our special boy. Those are cram cannons as well, and thankfully this thing is an easy design, which means it can be as garbage as we want. We need... Yeah, that's basically it. We need... What do we need? We need... Greebling. Needs more... Greebles / decos. Some kind of pilot seat command structure. There we go. Box turtle, box turtle, box turtle, box turtle, box turtle. Let's sport in... How expensive is this? This is not expensive at all. Gator moose. That was the best cram cannon ever fired. Circle at a distance. Are those diff guns? Nope. They are autoloader only guns. Oh, in comes the Gattermouth! It's coming in for the interception! Why are these crams just not hello? What are you doing? What are you doing? Safety is important. Interesting, these crams are just not firing at all. I'm gonna say needs more weapon functionality. Needs greater weapon functionality. Doesn't need to be good. It doesn't need to be good, but it does need to be functional. Box turtle. Truly cram at its absolutely peak performance. Yep. Our special child. My parents called me that for years. Ooh. The shuffler. Did I hear walkers? Oh, yeah. Yep. Arms are so titanically muscular your diet cannot keep up. Yes! The rest of my body cannot keep up. My arms are heavy. Knees are weak. Mom spaghetti. Okay then. But was... Yeah. I don't think push-ups really give you the muscles you need for arm wrestling, though. My reference. The boy. The shuffler. Look at him go. Our special child. What makes this thing turn? The feet. Beetle. Bertle. The Bertle! Are its turrets... Its turrets might be stuck. Hold on a minute. Its turrets are... stuck. Hello? Oh, they're just very restrictive. Look at this. Oh, boy. Yep, this is more T-35 than the bloody... whatchamacallit. This is more T-35 than the Walrus. And given how slow this thing is, it really needs all the help it can get. Yum. It's a beast of a tank to take that cram shot, I'd say. Established dominance by getting right in his face and then walking away. That is literally what the alligator did. I bet Borderwise walks using his arms. Borderwise, do you remember the little Barons of the North Walker? I do remember that. That thing was great. Everyone should go play Barons of the North just to see the little walker in there. They're so good. Yep, this is very restrictive for a broadsider. That's a strange choice. Walrus. We are indeed, all of us, Walrus. I lost track of what I was doing. This is a very effective way to make a custom campaign. Right, I'm gonna do the rest of the walkers, and then I'm going to retreat into my sanctum to hibernate permanently. Let's see. Alright, so the Clarius is next. That is our special boy. Special person. This thing does not need anything changed. It is our friend. It is our friend. Grapes are our friend. It is... For anyone who doesn't know, the Clarius stumbles along in a magnificent way, and then, like, you know, it changes its behavior whether it's in the water or not, so it's so cool. It's so cool. Diffid and Alice really did well with this. I do like the Clarius. Its transmode is very nice. Can we get some customization in here? No! There is enough crab! I also really like the, you know, the rubber knee pads of this thing. Also, that's a fun thing we need to do, is add lore to all the vehicles. But I'm probably gonna need... because I reserve the right to do all the lore, and override everyone else for the lore, because I'm a big nerd. Yay! Transformation sequence. And it's little leggies kick. It's so good. It's so nice. It's so nice. Anyway, Clarius. Perfect. I can't think of anything else to do with it. It's exactly what it needs to be. Which means we move on to the water bug. Wait, water bug? Wait, where's the water bug? Huh. Interesting. I don't have that in here. Where is it? Was it put in AFVs by accident? Nope. Interesting, I don't have that. Ha! Is it in the old one? Amphitasma Alliance, Walkers... It isn't. Alright, well there's a thing on the spreadsheet here that is not in my folder. How interesting. How interesting. Everyone look at the main menu for a second. I'm gonna go look at this. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Interesting. we've got a mystery here. CJEs for stabilization, you need additional stabilization. Microspat is a great example of bipedal walking. And then referring back to Forever. It's the wacky arm playing inflatable tube man, but a walker. Isn't in test. Oh, right. My bike can walk over. My biped has no feathers and therefore is a man. Alright. Let's go find it. Maybe it is in test 10. Hold on. Water bug. Oh, right! God damn, how did I forget about this guy? How about that? Well then. I don't know why that isn't in my updated folder. Maybe it was maybe the folder's just old. Alright, so water bug. Let's have a look see here. Well then. We need to immediately save this to where it needs to be. And this thing is a higher difficulty than the Clarius because I believe it's, well, faster. Very similar, actually. I kind of got those confused in my head. Alright, so that dangly penis can probably... Oh no, please do not fall over. Oh, it's doing a shuffle. Oh, it's doing a shuffle. Yeah, the invisible penis can probably be decoed a little bit better. Alright, so water bug. Light block. Spawning Wang can probably be hidden with deco. Alright, so let's spawn in this thing again. Let's have it fight itself, because that's funny. I don't know how you make this thing more stable as well, because this thing is constantly trying to fall over. Oh, wow. This one just ate dirt. Like, ow. This thing does need some way to recover when it's fallen over. I have no idea how to do that. Some way to recover when fallen over. Probably, like, the simplest thing for that is literally just, like, rubber bits on it. Yeah, like, this one is... Oh, it's AI dead. Oh, that's why it fell over. Never mind. I mean, can it already recover when... Hang on, let's do that again. Right, this one is probably going to cop it. It's doing push-ups, probably. Okay then, someone quick, kick it in the knee. This guy's both what made me start watching these and upload my mech. Yeah! Yeah, it's like, even if I suck it from the depths, the people who contribute to this custom campaign absolutely do not. Someone tied his shoelaces. Someone's gotta make a hot snow speeder to tie up all the legs on the workers in this camp. There's not that many walkers, honestly. I hate diff C words. It's really fiddly and irritating. That's alright, so here's my current bugbear. There's nothing in particular, definitely not, that's made me think about this kind of thing, but the whole diff thing, I think could be handled better in this game, because as fun as it is to launch like 10-meter, like rods of doom, it just has some weird, it has weird balancing to it. And I personally think, and controversial take, that we should bring back large interceptors for that kind of thing, because it'd be more reliable and easier to set up, and has actual direct costs on things. Although I know the devs have always wanted people to use Seawers more. Alright, let's look at this thing. What do we need? Does this thing need more greebling? Not really. Could use a pilot seat or something. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Pilot seat command structure. Unless... Unless it's lore-wise a robot. I need to go put that in there, like so. Same thing with this, really, is that it just needs, just gonna remove that. Making notes. Right. Whoops. Water bug. Light block spawning wang. Light block spawning wang. Water bug and water bug. Going in the notes. Going in the notes. Going in the notes. Oh boy. Wait a minute. This thing's not AI dead. Is it managing to recover? I might need to put back the notes of, like, when you fall over, you should probably... Well, this thing's 68% damage, so... I think if it's fallen over here, that's probably fine. Whee! This has just reminded me that the anvil probably needs a complete rebuild. Cramsey was his meta, you guys just haven't given it a proper chance. Oh no, we have. Oh no, we have. Diff is goofy and I'd be happier if it didn't work. Yeah. Yeah. Railgun Bouncey was the cooler form. Cramsey was the meta of only. The vibe I'm getting is that FTD is more of a tool meant to build fun stuff and that balance has kind of fallen to being of secondary importance. I guess. But it's still kind of annoying when it's like your cram battleship can't touch something because it, you know... Because it's covered in diff seaways, which makes no physical sense. That's something that's actually started bothering me about From the Depths. Is like, alright, it plays hard and fast and loose with physics. But there needs to be kind of consistency, which it currently kind of lacks. Take this for instance. It's like this thing currently needs jets and stuff to stay balanced. But the legs don't need power. So that's weird. Not that legs is such a huge advantage to have, although you can make things move very fast on land with them for 0 power. But then there's the thing with tractor beams and how they take no energy whatsoever and are just such a massive advantage. Like, they don't even weigh down the parent craft at all. So... compare that to all the things that do require, like, power and stuff like that. So those kind of inconsistencies are starting to bug me about this game more and more. And yeah, you could say, oh, it's just a free sandbox thing. It's like, and then why have power at all? I don't know. He's breakdancing. Get him. He's trying to... I can't see the jets. Would look silly, but maybe a lot of balloons lift it back up. I think the balance is just kind of loose because it's really hard to get her just right. Well, yeah. Oh, no. I'm not saying, like, it's unjustifiable. It's just that the fact that, like, because it's a small team and this is a very complicated game. Right, can you get up all by yourself? Can you get up all by yourself? Can you get up all by yourself? You can't really get up all by yourself. Alright, I'm gonna put a note back in there. Because I think with any walker... it is a good idea for this one in particular, like, needs way to get back up if it falls over. Because remember, something could collide with this. Alright, I'm just going to add that there. Unfortunately, walkers are a lot of work. They are a lot of work, and I know I'm asking a lot here, which is why, if no one else wants to do this, I will eventually get round to it myself. Bear in mind, whenever I ask for something, like, I am willing to do it myself. Eventually. It does look like it's having a temper tantrum, doesn't it? Alright, this is absolutely screenshot worthy. Also, the wang. The wang. Oh no, the wang. It should just curl up its legs if it tips over, then it could get up. It could, yeah. Or, probably a simpler way to do that. Remember, so when a human being falls over, it has arms. So it could have maybe something like pistons or something like that to like push itself up if it tips over too far. Most of the team is working on Game 2, and I think that's definitely reflected in FTD's development progress. Oh yeah, no, I completely sympathize with the From the Depths devs. Nick Smart, I don't know for sure, I've heard nothing. He is probably sick to death of working on From the Depths, because he's been working on it on and off, like, continuously for, like, since 2014, before that even, so it's like, yeah, no, it's understandable, Really, what I really would like is if the second game was wildly successful, and that means that there could be more TLC for FTD, or even a sequel. That would be fun. What to do? What's next? What was I doing? Waterbog. Okay, the Garrus. The Garrus I don't think needs anything, because the Garrus looks sick as hell. Fast response walker, because this thing is fast. Let's see. How's your sub? This thing has a lot of sub-objects, unfortunately. I'm not sure how to unsubject... So I don't know. Wait, no, that's literally just the legs. The legs are a lot of sub-objects. Let's see. Let's see you do walkies, my friend. Let's see you do the walkies. See you do the walkies. See you do the walkies. Take on a sandpiper, I dare you. Yep, it goes walkie, walkie, walkie. It is bloody fast for a walker, I have to say. Look at this. I mean, it looks fast. It's not really going that fast. And yeah, no, this looks awesome. It looks really cool and functions well. No comments. And then the king crab, the lag monster. The lag monster of Platono. It's a walker, that's how walker. Yeah, 2014, so it's only been 6 years, right? Right. About that. It's been 12. Wait, no, was it 2014? Don't think it's excessive, it's necessary. Legs, faster on water, looks at crab with 694, 695. Do you think your king crab is outdated? Okay, new one is 600k cheaper, less laggy. Alright, where do I find the updated king crab? Where do I find the new king crab? Where do I find the new king crab? Okay then. Alright, let's go here. King crab. Boy. Okay, let's go. The king crab does get mentioned a lot. Where is the king? Ooh, okay, I think I found it. Wow, this was back in 2025. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go find the updated king crab, just to make sure I've actually, well, got it. Alright, get rid of you, and just make a note. That is 2.6 thingy thing. Whee! And just checking on the Discord. That has been done. Oh, wow, I can already tell that's been... Oh! Oh, the frames! Oh, the frames! The frames are lovely! Still a big fella, but look at that. I'll post an updated blueprint. I actually found it. Just posted it again for you, just in case. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you very much. Whee! Yay! I think that's I think I got it. So does this look right? Roughly 2 million materials. And let's throw it against well, now I'm curious. Apparently an equal amount of water bugs can kill it, so let's see if that's true. Let's see if that's true. Let's see if that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This isn't going to be laggy at all. It does look right. Okay, walkiest of them all. That will break your PC lightly. Yep. Yep, it's breaking my PC. Right, let's just save this as... Oh, lordy. Okay, save there. And now the music cut out. Because my graphics card hates me. King Crab, Walking Fortress. Just gonna delete that. And Tactical Spaghetti already got this. Oh, lordy. Might have to turn off the render distance mod for this one. Yep. Let's follow this nuclear weapon and see what happens. Whee! You gotta do some sacrifices for content, though. Yep, music is still going. Okay, good. It just cut out from me. Whenever the fight is over, just go into the cockpit of the crab and click the button. Oh, okay. Kind of glass canvas which works well against the king crab's weapons. Water hydrate. Thank you, Duker. The one and only Nuke for Tazwa. Thank goodness, because ye gods, the Swole Republic has a lot of nukes. 2 of them have fallen over. I'm actually amazed. Actually, you know what? Let's be honest. Oh, lordy. Well, it is my CPU crying. That made... Hold on. So let's check the frame rate. So that's 10 frames per second. If we turn all the render distance mod stuff on, the frame rate improved. What? Yay! Wait, did that do anything? Oh, that did something. Hooray! I love so many frames per second. Alright, well, I've got... Yep, nope. No comments here. No comments here. King Crab, we're done. Yep, King Crab, we're done. And I'm done with the stream. It was an extra long stream yesterday. And, like, you know what? I need to go push the button. You are correct. I need to push the button. Go into cockpit. Push button. Let's see here. Alright, are we feeling like crosscode or are we feeling like science and technology? Just asking for a friend. Where is the cockpit? What? Oh, wow, what has happened here? Family Guy death pose? What is going on? Oh, oh no! Someone's fumbling a nuke. Oh dear. Right. Button, you say? Oh, that's not the cockpit. That is... missiles? Alright. Cockpit, cockpit, cockpit. Where is cockpit? Is there cockpit? Nuclear anything? Leva Max Rail Draw one-shot ASEC gun. With not enough recoil absorption. Okay, so I'm just gonna go find the... Wait. I literally just forgot. Oh, it's V menu. No, it's Shift E. I remember. Sound block. Where are you, my friend? There it is. Alright, we're gonna... Right, who's ready for this to get demonetized? Not that the Stream VOD channel is monetized anyway. There we go. The mirror match! Who will win? The King Crab or the King Crab? Oh boy, I love this community and the people in it. You guys are always so cool. Anyway, that'll do for this stream. I am tired and warm, and I cannot afford to canoe today because I do not have the mental capacity. The Audacious also has boss music, but I think the crabs... This is kind of a metal... This is a Metal Gear! Because the whole point of, like, the Metal Gears in Metal Gear, is that they're walkers that launch nukes. So... Well, anyway, let's raid... Well, science said no, let's raid Sushi Cat. Raid... Sushi Cat. And because this is an excellent way to end the stream, it simply is. Are you ready? Are you steady? Are you ready for Freddy? The metallic cog. Yep. Alright then, all of you behave well, have a good one, whatever one it is. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, subscribe so that this channel can get monetized and then immediately demonetized again because of boss music. So that'll be great. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Bye.